Okay, it's making some sort of gurgling. Sounds like my stomach.
So it's not actually asking us now to change the grind.
Oh.
3 machines in one. Create smooth, rich espresso, perfectly balanced filter coffee or cold brew with one machine. Barista Assist technology. Auto-calibrates recommends settings for the perfect cup without the guesswork. Hands-free frothing. Steams and whisks, hands-free for silky smooth microfoam with dairy or plant-based milk. Built-in grinder scale. Precision, conical burr grinder delivers the right amount of freshly ground coffee directly into the portafilter.
Good afternoon or good evening. This is my daughter Katie. Say hello, Katie.
Hello.
It's Flapjack Beans. Welcome back to the channel. And today we're doing something a little bit different. I've been nagging for one of these, I don't know, for the last 10 years. And we've come up with a deal. The daughter's treated me basically to this Ninja coffee espresso machine, which we're now going to unbox. There's many on the old internet, on the YouTube, but we're doing it in our style. The little handle there, so just bear with me. I want to cut the slots on. You're seeing this is as I'm seeing it. There you go, Kate. That's your first bit.
So in here, there should be 3, from what I understand, instruction guides, a quick start guide,
That's your camera.
and a quick start recipe guide. This is a bean to cup machine, it's not a filter machine. So you've got an inspiration guide, which is like if anybody's got any other Ninja products, you always get a little bit of a recipe book with some ideas. That's what that is. Your standard safety instructions, and then your quick start guide to get it set up.
And this is a British machine because it does have a hot water button. What else does it have? It has a one shot, doesn't it? Whereas the American machine doesn't have the one shot.
Yeah. And obviously our sizes are in millilitres rather than fluid ounces.
Yeah. It's like Christmas. This is for my birthday next week, traditionally, anyway.
So that's just your centre placement drip tray.
And then I've got more goodies coming out here.
So that's your starter box. So usual Ninja, everything is very well packed, very well presented in their packaging. So in here, it shows you straight away on your lid, you've got your assisted tamper, which is spring loaded, so you don't have to press it too hard. You've got your funnel for your grounds to ensure obviously they go into the portafilter. You've got your single shot basket, double shot and luxe or quad basket if you wanted a 4-shot espresso. There's a cleaning kit as well, we'll talk about that in a minute. There are all the things I've just mentioned. So single shot, luxe, quad cup, your portafilter that's already got the double shot basket in it, your assisted tamper and your filter. Funnel, sorry.
Funnel, yeah. They say that that's the flimsiest bit about it is the funnel.
Yeah, because it's
so
plastic.
they say because it's plastic, yeah.
So in here you've got a descaling kit. It will pre-alert you. There is a function on it when it needs descaling.
The descaling tablets. You only get 2. And there's a hard water test, isn't there, Kate?
Yeah, that's your water testing kit. So it recommends you test your water because again there's a preset when you first plug it in that shows you how to set it for the water hardness in your area. So whether it's soft or hard, it should take into account those factors when making its brew.
Bit different than motorbike stuff, this, isn't it?
And a lovely little cleaning brush. Again, on all the items that I showed you earlier, your what they call your starter kit, these all self-store within the device as well, so we'll show you those in a little bit.
And this little gizmo here, look, what she showed you, look, when you get that, you pull that out, what you're supposed to do. There you go. And you get a little spike in there, look, and that's for cleaning your titting, your nozzle. How cool's that? Hey? So that's that.
Do you mean the...
Yeah, the foamer nozzle.
The heat ones?
Yeah, the heat ones, that's what they call it, yeah, with this little hole in it. So, right, so we'll whip this out then, Katie, now. So, hold that. Oh, no, right, now we're going to get this out of here. I think you might have to hold the box while I pull the unit.
You hold the unit.
I've got the unit, go on. Bloody hell, it's bloody heavy. Right, so very exciting this, isn't it? Look, da da da. Right, so this is the unit. You get a nice sack.
That feels fabricy.
Very fabricy. Good old Ninja. I think he does. These, by the way, it amazed me because we've been tossing and turning with how much they cost and all this malarkey. And you say you want one, then you don't want one. Then you read somebody who says they're crap, somebody says they're good. And you have to make your own mind up, don't you? But these came back into stock yesterday at 1 o'clock at Ninja in England, wherever their place is in England. And at 5 o'clock, when it Katie, when you come home.
Yeah, if not a little bit before.
And they were all out of stock. So I wonder how many pallets loads they sold in that few hours.
Well, there were plenty of EPD vans out this morning on my way to work. I did wonder how many was in the back of them.
Yeah. I take these stuff off.
So we're just removing the safety tapes at the minute, which again is part of Ninja's packing process to make sure nothing moves about or gets lost or delodged in transit.
Yeah, there's enough on them and all.
Again, anybody who's filming here with Ninja
I'll put them
products
down
will
here.
see that it's got recipe stickers, accessory storage stickers, so there's a lot of stickers that you do leave on the unit even when in use.
Yeah, it's got the menu stickers out to the side, hasn't it?
I've just said.
Oops. Don't mind that. Yeah, you can see right here, there's a left one here for you to see. I can pull that one off, look, these sort of things, look.
So this will be your milk jug,
Off
I'm
there, look.
presuming.
Yeah, it's right, dismantling bit of kit.
It's littler than I expected it.
Yeah, it is mine. Now I've seen it out at Boxmoor.
Oh, this
Yeah,
is
there's your menus there, look. Which is a good idea to leave them on. Katie's found something else.
So that obviously where I've just got those from is your water hopper at the back.
That's good how it stores the
That's your
things.
self-storage.
I'll show you all that in a minute. Yeah, quite cool. Where's the thing that you have to tamp into, where you put your coffee into? What is that?
Water filter installation.
Ooh, we've got that to do then, water filter installation. Blimey. Ninja. It's good gear though, Ninja, I quite like it. That should just come out of there, I presume. Yeah. That's when you're doing espressos. Is it? No, it's not, like a drip tray, what am I talking about? You've got that one, haven't you?
Oh, yeah.
That one there. That's it. So it's got 3 adjustments on there. And then the grip, I thought well, this was cool. You lift that out, bugger that off, and then look, you've got a big bottle.
Handy for travel cups. If you're not travelling, you drink coffee in your car.
Yeah. I think number 3 is a favourite for an espresso, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, look.
So that's your milk frothing jug. It's got recommended amounts for whatever kind of drink that you are creating.
And it's printed on the inside as well,
it's
like the Katie
also
can capture that, can I?
It's on millilitres on the
Can you see
inside.
it in there, look? And that little magnetic spinner at the bottom, look, can you see that?
Frother.
Yeah. And that's your wand. Oh, yeah, that's a competition with Costco here, Costa, I mean.
Okay, so we've just got the unit out of the box. We've unpacked all the accessories and there's a few little admin things you need to do regarding your water testing and things like that first, but that's all explained in your quick start guide, so we're not going to go over that in detail. There's also a water filter that you need to install, which again, that will make it like your filter jugs that you have in your fridge.
We'll show that later.
Yeah. So the unit here on the top, you've got your whole bean hopper. Again, you turn it,
Twist it.
and that takes out your bean hopper.
It shows you there, look.
That's your grinder.
On the grinder.
Lock it back in. Obviously, we'll fill that with beans in just a second. You've then got your water hopper, which is where you obviously fill with water.
Lift it out and show it to me. Just slide it down, isn't it?
Doesn't actually say how much it holds. It just says max, minimum, and XL. Fairly large though. You get a good few coffees out of there, I think. You've got a cup heater or cup warmer. So when you're preparing your drinks, you can put your cups on there to get them nice and warm before you put your coffee in. And then starting this side, so this is where you would put your portafilter with the funnel on to grind the beans. This is a weigh scale that will actually weigh the portafilter, knowing what size puck you've got in it, and it will weigh it itself to decide how much coffee you're going to make.
Digitally, it comes on here, doesn't it, Katie? You can see what it is.
Yeah, on what drink you're going to make. This here is where you would change, when prompted by the machine, the density of your bean grind. Again, we'll show you that in more detail in a little minute when we turn it on.
And this is the cool way you store things, I like that. And then
Yeah.
Where's that tamper that was in there, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, yeah. So here as well, you've got a little buoy that increases, so this is your drip tray. So when this buoy pops up,
Float, yeah.
it's time for your drip tray to be emptied. A couple of American reviews have said one of the downsides of this machine, they think it's really good, they love it for an in-home coffee machine, is that apparently the drip tray gets full really quickly. But, you know, who wants a drip tray full of, you know, mouldy coffee water? Just change it, empty it regularly, and I don't think that'll be a problem. Here is obviously where your brew is going to be made once you've inserted your portafilter. Here, I don't know if you can see right at the back, just where my finger is now. This is your hot water spout that can be used independently. So if you were making cups of tea or a jug of gravy or anything like that, you could use it from here instead of using a kettle. And this is also used when you put it on Americano mode to help fill your Americano, or if you put it on filter mode, if you're filling like a large travel cup. So for example, I've got a travel cup in my car that I take coffee to work in the morning, and it's an American 8-ounce cup, which I believe off the top of my head is about 530 millilitres. So it's over half a pint, over half a litre. So again, if we were going to do that, we'd take both these out and it fits quite nicely. Just moving across one more. This is your milk jug and magnetic milk frother. So again, this is a hands-free machine, so you don't have to purge the air. So you can put it on, you can cue while your brew's brewing, you can cue your froth, you can set it to different thicknesses of whatever you want your froth at. It's got plant-based or normal dairy-based milk settings, and it's also got different thicknesses, and you can also do cold froth as well. It's a self-purge as well, so once you've made your drink, as soon as you put that back in place, so as you can see down here in this little hole, it purges hot water straight through the centre of your milk wand to purge out any, you know, leftover milk that's in there, so it's not going to go green and mouldy inside and fill itself full of milk. So I think that's quite a handy little feature, and obviously it advises when you make a drink that you wipe it with a clean.
I've got you a clean cotton tea towel ready for when you're using it.
Yeah, so then to get the burnt milk off the outside. But I really like that feature that it purges from the inside, because the thought of, you know, having had a child with sippy cups and how quickly mouldy straws gets, that I think is a really good feature. That you know that's not going to happen with your coffee machine. So as Dad's previously mentioned, around the outside there is some accessory, turn it this way, accessory storage compartments. So I believe this one, as shown, shows single and double basket, and your Lux cleaning brush. Cleaning disc as well, so
we're blind at this, guys. Don't forget, we've not done this before. We're not ninja agents.
Wish we were.
I wish we were, yeah.
Yeah.
Whilst the state didn't do it, didn't it?
No, it shouldn't do. No, they can all self-store. Obviously, this is your portafilter. I believe they stack. Yeah, maybe one does have to stay in the portafilter.
I think one stays on top.
So if we put the double back in. She says. Oh, I see. There we go. We'll only fit one way. That goes in there. Where's that little brush you had earlier?
That's what's in there, is it? Yeah.
That fits in there.
Oh,
And that's that cabinet full.
that's a nice bit of storage off your top that you're not having to faff about with.
I like it as well, because you know you're not going to lose your bits, because as soon as you drop them in your cutlery drawer, you may never see things again. Filter.
I see.
And then obviously you would...
So that stays in there, that's your funnel and that's your tamper.
Yeah. Again, it's an assisted tamper, so it's spring loaded.
It needs to be assisted tamper for me.
And then your portafilter, again, you do this when you were making coffee. If you've got your coffee puck ready prepared in there, it's got an orange dot just there.
Yeah.
An orange dot just there where it says insert. So again, quite self-explanatory. So it says line up your dots.
A little bit of a resistance.
I don't feel that that's it.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
And then it's locked in place. And you would leave that like
So
that. It does say as well, I've read, watched somewhere, if you're struggling for counter space or storage space, you don't want to save your portafilter there because it does stick out a good couple of inches. You can store it up there if you wish.
Lovely. Right, so shall we crack on and get some water? I'm dying to taste it. Yeah.
You need to get some coffee beans first.
I think Ninja would send you some Ninja beans, wouldn't you?
Yeah, well, it's consumable, I guess. They do send you some wood pellets when you get a wood barbecue, but only a handful. You know what Ninja
So what
like.
are we doing now then? The water change and that?
So I think first we need to fit the water filter.
That thing.
Okay, this is the water filter housing, what Katie's worked out now on the instructions, which you do get a little leaflet here.
I've just soaked the cartridge for 5 minutes, so we're just waiting for a timer on that. On the housing, it's got a handy little prompt that says your insertion month, so we're in November, so that's going to tell me it needs replacing in January.
Oh, something else Ninja makes you like a little purchase too. Okay, moving on a little bit, we've had a bit of a discussion where it's going to be installed, but that is your filter. It sits inside there, look, you can see it in there, look, in your water there. There's a filter case you put in the bottom, and you just twist it up and put that on, and there's your lid. It's now going to clean itself, so that's what we're doing. We're just going to show you how to test the water hardness now, but then that'll be ready for the beans to go in, and then we can make a coffee. Cool, we're really excited in this, isn't it? Okay, so you've got to know from, I think it's from 1 to 5, the water hardness test.
Yep.
So you want a glass of water,
You get a series
and then you just stick
green
this.
and purple dots, and it's the purple dots that you're going to count.
Right, so you don't know how many purple dots we're going to count, and how many, it was 1 minute into it. Or is it 10 seconds you sub it in for? Come on.
Submerge for 5 to 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then lay flat for a minute.
Lay flat for a minute. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. I'm doing that. It'll be like a stop, one stop barista stop here soon. We'll get some cakes. We'll not give you a slither. You can have a chunk. £10 calling. How many we're in now? Was it? So the water hardness I've got is the 3 dots. So I'm going to set that at 3 now.
Okay, so we're going to turn it on. It's plugged in at the wall. We're going to press the power button.
This is for the first time. Ooh.
Okay.
And it already says to you on here, look, HD hardness 0.5, which now Katie's going to adjust to 3. So now it knows that our machine is set at 3 for hardness.
Right, now asking for some beans.
Beans, this is what I like, the beans. Hey? Oh, why are you taking it out? They don't take, just take the lid off.
Can do it that way if you want.
Yeah, you don't have to move on. I've watched videos too. They just pour them in.
Colombian.
Colombian. She's not so cocaine in them. Okay. These are from Aldi.
They are. We have bought some
We've bought some from a chap on the internet called Kevin Cov. What's his name?
coffee Kev.
Coffee Kev.
Because it does recommend that you buy beans that have got a roasted on date rather than a best before date. But for this demonstration we're using these.
Now we need a cup.
Okay, yeah, but we need to purge it first.
Oh yes, purge it. Okay, Katie, over to you.
Okay, so it recommends you do a cycle clean for your first use. And to do that, it says put your brew onto classic, put your size onto medium plus, which I believe it is on, and then start brew. It says this process will take about 2 minutes.
Is it got to heat the water?
Yeah, so this is your completion bar. Again, anybody who's familiar with a lot of new Ninja digital projects, it has this completion bar. So obviously we're here. We need to get to here for it to have finished.
Okay, it's making some sort of gurgling. Sounds like my stomach. It's, there we go. It's purging some water out anyway, at least. And what's inside that, Katie? The single shot or the double shot?
Double shot puck basket into obviously the
this thing, the holder. Says coffee classic, is that right?
Yeah, so what it'd be doing, if it was making a coffee classic now, it would be treating it like a filter. So it's filled your puck with hot water now, and it'd be letting the coffee brew like it would. So in a drip system, obviously it'd drip through slowly. This hasn't got that feature because it doesn't hold enough water. You know, you're not having a jug of coffee to come out. So it has a drip fill, it fills it full of water, lets it start to ruminate, and then it would now start to pour your coffee.
We're technical, as you know, at Flapjack and Beans. A very technical channel, this. Hey, it's still coming out, look. Okay, all this for a cup of coffee. I've got Starbucks at Endett Road. Meanwhile, it's still purging, look, it's still doing its thing, look.
I mean, you could walk off as well. So if you're in a rush in the morning, you're getting ready for work or school run or whatever, and you're making a drink, it has got an alert function. It does beep. Again, it's the same old Ninja beep that a lot of you will be familiar with Ninja products. So if you wanted to carry on getting packed lunches ready or getting your work food ready, you could do that and just listen for the beep. You don't have to stand next to it like we are doing at the minute.
Oh, right, that's very good knowledge, Katie. Okay, we reckon it's going to beep any minute now, any second now. It's on its last digits. Bit like me. There you go. Oh, well, it's exciting, this, isn't it? It's better than watching telly, this. Hey, if you want to, if you suffer with insomnia, what you want to do is turn on Flapjack and Beans and watch about 4 videos, and I bet you'll be asleep before the 3rd one's ended.
If you learn how to make a coffee, you only keep you awake, man.
Oh yeah, if I learn how to make a coffee. I'm hoping it makes good coffee. There you go. Is it done now? No, it's still.
Beep. There we go.
Oh, there we go. The Ninja beep.
That's a different beep actually. That's not the standard Ninja beep. So yeah, you can turn the beep off as well. So if you've got a partner or someone that works night shifts, or you just annoyed by the beep, you can turn it off. It will tell you somewhere in the settings. I'm not sure how to do that right now, but it does say you can turn your alerts off if you wish. Okay, so it's now purged. So now we need to get rid of this water. So machine and the instructions also recommend, because it's got what's called Barista Smart Assist. It needs to get used to understanding your beans and your brew. So what it's going to ask you to do now is make 3 espresso shots. Obviously you can drink all 3 if you wish, but it says the 3rd one should be the optimum. It says
to throw 2 away, doesn't it?
Yeah, it should be the optimum taste then, to get the creme, the consistency and the texture and the extraction correct from whatever beans you're using. It also will prompt you to change this depending on what drinks you're making, or as your beans age as well in your machine, it will also prompt you to change it to keep in line with that.
I told you, it's a technical channel, this, isn't it? Hey, are you learning something here, aren't you? You've got to wait for the distraction rate, you know, your extractions. Right, here we go.
So we're going to have a go at grinding some beans now. So you're going to need your funnel. Onto your portafilter. So in here we've got the double shot espresso puck basket. That just clips on there like that. And like I did say earlier, you literally slide this into the grinder, and if you can see it here now, it's weighed the portafilter and it knows what size portafilter you've got in. So it's already
on a double yellow.
It's already on double espresso because it's going to presume that's what I'm going to make. And on this instance it's right, but my grind recommendation to current grind setting is incorrect, so it's asking me to change that. So to do that, you just change it just there.
Just on the side, yeah, cool.
So you can change the strength as well, so you like your coffee super strong, don't you? So you could put it on longer strength. I'm going to leave it on medium strength while we're just purging. I'm going to move this to here. Have we got an espresso cup, Dad? Surely you've got an espresso.
Easy.
Okay. So I'm going to start grind.
Right, go. So this is basically how long it takes to make a cup of coffee.
Yeah, more or less. Obviously, you'll get quicker at it.
Tamp
as you
now,
go
it
on.
says.
So it's asking you to tamp it. So to tamp it, you need to make sure you leave the funnel on. You need to make sure you're on a flat surface. And like I mentioned earlier, you don't have to hammer this. You can just press it because if you heard that, it's spring loaded. So that's made a nice coffee puck.
Yeah, very nice. That goes back where it lives in there. Cool. And then, blimey.
Take that off.
Yes, that goes back in there where it lives.
We'll line up the orange dots.
Blimey, well, I'm queuing up for this.
Pull it across to the lot. Put one of Dad's tiny cups underneath.
And press brew.
And start brew.
Start brew. Now then, let's have a look at this. We're waiting for it to come out. Here it comes.
Too fast.
Yeah. What it does, your first two it does, and then the third one it's memorised, and it's worked the calibration out for you. That's what you're doing now, you're calibrating the machine, aren't you? There you go.
So that's going to taste like gravy.
Yeah. Bin that. Just have a quick look at it.
Not got much creme on top.
No, rubbish.
Just taste, you're the espresso drinker, so just try it just to give the channel an idea of does it taste like gravy or does it taste anything like an espresso?
Bloody hell, it's strong. It's not bad actually.
So as you can see, so from that, it's recommending.
Bloody hell.
It's recommending, so we're currently at 12, it's recommending we take it down to 4.
Right. So we'll take it down to 4 for a bit more fineness. There it goes, look. Bloody hell, it is strong, this.
Well, that's on medium, you can make the strength
You bin that then.
a bit weaker.
That goes in the sink.
It goes in the sink.
Lovely.
Obviously, need to empty the port filter.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We've got a pot. Okay, continuing on. We're going for the second grind.
Install funnel, so that's good.
Oh, yeah.
So by mistake, I've rinsed, I've just got rid of the coffee puck.
And she's not put the funnel in.
I've rinsed the portafilter, but I've put it under the grind and forgot to put the funnel back on, but it's telling me that I forgot to do that.
So there you go.
So that's quite
it knew
handy.
the error.
It knew that
It knew that Katie had made an error. What can you say?
It doesn't happen very often.
I know. Right.
Right, we're back on.
We're back on. Crack on.
There we go.
Bloody hell, I nodded off before this coffee's ready. So it says 4-4 now.
So we recommended reduced it to 4, we did that earlier. So now let's try it now.
Grind. I read somewhere today as well, which is of interest to people, that the grinder blades on this machine can be exchanged. So when they're worn out, you can replace them. But whoever do that, I don't know. It's not as noisy as I thought.
No, not as nice as I thought either.
No.
Okay, so it's asking us to tamp.
Ooh.
Oops, sorry.
Tamp. Bloody hell. Steady on.
I won't put that back in yet, once cleaning. Take off the filter, funnel. Walk it back across. Get the tiny cups again.
The little cup.
Dad and his dollhouse cups.
And start brew. Start brew. There we go, we're picking up the brew. Oh. So this one we've been, and then the third one we can actually drink.
You will.
We hope. And then Katie's going to make some not espresso, some cappuccinos, aren't you?
Cappuccino,
Or
latte and a flat white.
Is that what we're doing? Bloody hell. I think, yeah. Hey? You're not bloody Starbucks, you know. Those who follow us on the motorcycle bit on the channel, you'll see that we always meet up at Starbucks at Workshop. And I've got to say, prices are there. I mean, I bought my coffee and me a coffee, £8.40 on Saturday. So, you know, this is what, 540 quid, 550 quid. So you soon get your money back.
Bit more creme on that one.
Let's have a look. Ah, yeah, a bit more cream. Not good enough yet, I don't think. It's nice coffee. could actually drink that. Yeah, that's fine.
So it's not actually asking us now to change the grind.
Oh.
It's happy at that.
Is it happy at number 4 then? Okay, we'll go again then.
So you said that's really strong, and you like really strong
Yeah,
coffee.
I'd knock it down a strength.
So should we knock it down a strength?
Yeah. That's it, yeah. See how it goes with
so
that.
we're knock it down a strength. So shall we have a go at making a latte or something now?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, we'll make a double shot latte. I'll drink the latte and I'll make my mum a cappuccino.
Okay. Go again for that. We dropped it on the floor. We've cleaned it now and it's back in position.
Okay. So we've changed the strength, but it's still saying it's happy at 4 for a double espresso. I'm going to move this to there.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to turn this espresso
And we can start grind, can't we?
into a latte. Yep, you can start
Start
grind.
grind. You know, we've only got so much YouTube space, you know. Bloody hell. Hey, now then, listen at that. Sounds like back wheel on a GPZ. Holy heck. Hey. I know what Tozza Soy be saying, straight to booths. Hey. Oh, right, it says tamp.
Okay.
Yeah, tamp please. It's there. Alright, Katie's going to give it a tamp again. I like the tamp idea, I think that's cool. That's it. So look at it, show me what's inside.
Same, just coffee.
Yep. Take the funnel off.
I would say that is the most fiddly bit. That
What, the funnel?
Yeah.
They say that.
Okay, so all I've put in here is a sweetener because I know my mum likes it sweetened.
Yep.
So what I am going to do actually, before I press start brew this time, is cue it.
What does that mean?
So I'm going to get my milk ready at the same time, and we're going to make a latte. So I'm going for 230 mils of milk.
Yep.
I'm using full fat dairy.
Full fat dairy. So it says dairy up there. Look, point to the dairy cake when it says them.
Yeah, but you can use plant-based.
Yeah, look, dairy.
So milk type dairy, I want it on, so it's got different...
Froth.
So that's for like flat white, so that's basically just steamed milk, little bit of froth, very little froth.
Next to no.
That's loose micro froth, firm micro froth for like cappuccinos, that one would be latte, that would be cappuccinos, and then cold froth, so that would be like Irish coffees, or if you make it
the little star comes up, the little snowflake.
Snowflake on it, yeah.
So you want it at number 2 for your mother?
Number 2 for it. So the froth's held enough just to dome a little bit, which is what you want on a latte. Obviously if you were cappuccino you'd want like shaving foam froth. A little bit of milk left, so maybe our glasses aren't quite the right size for what Ninja recommends.
No, probably not.
But that's... I don't think that looks bad for a
No, I don't think this is the first one. Let's get the taster. And it was too hot for him, so we had a little accident. But anyway, it's nice.
Okay, one of my favourite coffee drinks, even in winter, is cold brew. I love iced coffee. So I'm going to show you how to make one now, hopefully. So for this, you put the Lux filter into the biggest one, or the quad basket, whichever you like to call it.
You could have a Ninja apron on, Katie, or a barista's apron. Are you doing this, you know?
Okay, so again, it's going to weigh that. And I'm going to turn it to over ice. And I'm going to put it on medium. It says. Not medium plus. Yeah, so I need to adjust that.
To medium?
To medium, which is that one. And it says get a medium glass filled with ice.
Oh,
and put that under there. And in here I've got 60 mils of cold full fat dairy milk. So again, already look how much it's asking me to change the grind for what
23.
I want to make.
That's making it coarser then, isn't it?
Yes. Because this one you don't tamp.
Oh, don't you?
No.
Right.
So start grind. I don't believe you do, we'll see.
I think that's one of the beauties about this. It's intelligent, isn't it? That's it.
I'll be that quick. Okay. Okay, we have got some coffee in there. It does look quite coarse, far coarser than the espressos that we've been making.
So let's see what happens.
So we'll take the
funnel off.
Again, no need to tamp, it's already well in that basket. And again, as before, I'm going to cue my milk. So again, I'm on dairy, but I'm going right over
to
cold froth. So I'm going to start brew, and I'm going to start froth. And it will do these two simultaneously because it can only heat one element at once, but it's because they're both cold, it's not requiring a heat element. This has a little bit of heat to it.
Oh, looks nice, what's coming out of it anyway.
So yeah.
And this is what you can put your syrups in, your flavourings, your
You can
and
put
all
syrup
that.
in any of them, syrup in lattes, cappuccinos. Yeah, so this is what we call a cold brew.
Cold brew, good old cold brew. I think it's the frother what takes more time than anything.
Yeah, I think the frother's the noisiest bit as well.
They reckon the 701 model, this is the 601, they reckon the 701 has an even another stage of frothing.
Yeah, I've read that.
There's the 501 model, which is cheaper than this, but it's just a basic espresso machine. No, you're getting a good coffee there, aren't you, look?
So that did, like it shows you when we purged it, it filled the basket full of water, let it brew for a bit before it pushed more water through to create your actual drink.
Okay, this one took a little bit of the time, waiting for it to beep, but it is now beeped. Whatever it was doing, I don't know. And there goes Katie with the magic pouring section here, look. Right, you've got to wipe your wand. Don't forget to wipe your wand, Katie.
Yeah, it's not so urgent this time, it's not hot milk, don't forget. It's cold, so it's not going to stick.
Oh, yeah, lovely.
Well, that's a cold brew.
So let's have a look at that. Yeah, that looks quite nice, doesn't it? Yeah, I'll let you test it then. So that was that then. So I'm going to knock the video together now and let's see what you think about the Ninja. We're all Ninja mad here since Katie started buying Ninja. We've got Ninja kettles, Ninja knives, Ninja stoves, Ninja grills, Ninja hot pots, Ninja every bleeding thing. But anyway, we're not affiliated to Ninja either. I've not got nothing for making this video, just a bit of fun. So if you want to affiliate me, we're quite happy to test some things. All right, catch you later. Stay safe.